So today I am with Molly, one of my clients, and we're going to do a little testimonial on just working together for the last few months and see what has evolved from our journey. So I'm going to just start with a question here, Molly, and would love your feedback so I can share that with others. What would be your favorite or biggest win while working with me as a coach?
Oh, um, I have lots of wins, but I think the thing I've enjoyed the most is how organized you've been and really encouraging me to hit um, certain items to get my business launched and writing up the notes after our meetings and sending them to me and sending me like the websites to do certain things for my business and just really encouraging me and supporting me. And then when I've been busy and haven't had time to hit all those bullet points, you've been really accommodating and like, look at all the wins, because I tend to look at all the things I haven't done. So I've really appreciated you just really encouraging me to look at my wins and see how much I have done. That's been a big help.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So the second question would be, what does that do for you personally and in your business life? What's that done having me in your space with your working tasks and things you want to get done and dream?
Yeah. Well, first off, personally, you're such a great person. So it's been really great to meet with you every week and just feel your energy. And as far as business, I have been putting off starting my own business for literally a couple of years because it's so daunting and I didn't know where to start. So having you help me just take it one step at a time and do little stepping stones versus, like just plunging in has been really, really helpful for me because it's been um, a way to keep me moving forward without getting into overwhelm and shutting down, which is something I know I can do. So that's been huge for me to be able to launch my business by just having these little steps and the encouragement and just having someone guide me. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to work with clients too who are just open and coachable, like tell me, help me, show me something and co-creating. Like I'm not just telling you, you're coming up with so many ideas on your own. So it's a co-creation, and that's the beauty about coaching. It's like co-creating, magic and yeah, you are Molly Moon Eye magic. So a lot of magic in your world. What specifically would you say has changed from before working with me and after? Maybe a few things that specifically changed, if you can give an example.
Well, before working with you, like I said, I didn't have a clue. I've worked for like government agencies my whole life. Basically since college, I've worked for different government agencies. So to step out on my own and become an entrepreneur is just so daunting to me. And it's just been really beautiful to have you guide me and expand on this and things I didn't even know I could incorporate into my business, like using AI and using Canva and all these different modalities to help me create my business and save time so I'm not just coming up with all this material and all the wording on my own, but to use these different tools that are out there that, like I said, I had no clue that they were even out there, let alone how to use them. And with you guiding me to them and your encouragement has really helped me kind of expand on how to get my business out there, how to get my name out there, how to use these different tools and really develop a good foundation before I open up my business instead of just half-assing it.
I love it. So, what would you tell someone who's maybe on the fence if there was an opportunity to work with me and they're like, I'm not sure they're on the fence with hiring Vanessa as a coach or something? What would you tell them?
I would say really feel into your intuition and see if it feels in alignment. Get out of the head because that's where, you know, the ego resides. That will tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't do something that's good for you. As well as look at, you know, like, oh, well, it costs money to have a coach. And in my opinion, it's totally worth that money. Like it's so well spent because you have that structure and that guidance. And like I just said, you get different approaches to things that like weren't in my wheelhouse before. So
Mm,
I love it. I plan to continue working with you because it's helped me so much. And so for me, it's been really, really beneficial, but everyone has to choose what's right for them. And so really feeling into the intuition and seeing if it's a yes
mm.
inwardly and not just the mental mind, because the mind always tends to err on the side of caution
Yeah.
when it comes
You're,
to money and to, you know, growth and putting yourself out there. So
beautifully said. Yeah. You are your best coach. You're already coaching here. Like you're giving good tips. So thank you so much for joining me today, Molly. And yeah, I look forward to seeing where your journey goes with your business. It's been so exciting to be like from the grassroots scratch, you know, you're like, well, it was ill in my head and it's blossoming, like things are developing and moving now. There's momentum. So thank you for letting me be part of your world. I appreciate it.
thank you. This has been a beautiful 2 month journey. And from where I was 2 months ago to where I am now with building my business has just been like, this would have taken me a year if I had done it on my own. So I highly, highly recommend using you as a coach. You've been amazing.
Thank you so much. And I'm gonna, all that didn't even